Um, Wait.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You ain't no friend of me.
Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're good. We're here to start. Sweet, you said wait. Why was that?
Oh, that was for something else.
Okay.
Go ahead, Neo.
Alright. I will. So, we open up where we left off last time. Senka the Shadow Girl, Leon the burn victim, and
Wow.
uh, the child.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, Gup.
He's a halfling.
Yeah. Standing in front of this large graveyard. There's this very large metal gate that's just swinging. You know, it's not locked or anything. It's actually swinging open and closed in the wind. This is where the divination geyser get told you to go, and you're standing right in front of it. What do you do?
Well, I suppose we should go right on in. Just,
We can't go in without knocking.
All right, you
We'll
first.
just
You take the lead. I prefer leading from
Yes,
the back.
of course. Leon slowly walks in and just goes, "Hello." I sure hope there are no undead here.
He didn't mean it,
Austin,
Goldfinger.
do you have a character?
I just
introduction in mind?
sent you. I just sent you a thing. Introduce me as you will.
Oh, okay. Ooh, this works great. This works great. Okay, so, Leon, as you look in, you see a few figures out there, but the closest one to you can make out is someone hunched over what seems to be an open grave, and you hear chewing sounds, biting.
Excuse me if we're interrupting your funeral over there, but we have business here. So I'll just walk through.
Wait, Leon. Shh. Just keep.
What do you?
No need to yell at everything. We know
No
there's
need to be-
vampires about.
No need to be rude. They're having a funeral.
I'm not sure if that's a funeral.
Are they wearing black, Neo? Or can I make out if anyone is wearing black? Did he die now?
It was all a ruse.
Fucking the
Austin,
hurricane.
assume GM duty.
The
No,
hurricane.
the figure isn't wearing black. On closer inspection, he's wearing brown.
Oh, never mind. He's wearing brown. He's probably a vampire. You got a steak candy. Well,
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 well.
well.
let's just keep going, okay? Let's just keep on.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Just try not to disturb the locals until they, you know.
The local peasant population.
Yes. So you're carefully making your way through the graveyard then.
Yeah.
There is a sort of, how do you call it? A mausoleum, I think is the term?
Yes,
Correct.
mausoleum.
Yeah. You're making your way towards like a large mausoleum at the center. When you step on a branch, that probably when you step on a branch that cracks right next to that brown brown clothed figure.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He turns around. He looks around, spots you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He's
Oh,
got
Hello.
shortish, shaggy hair, heavy laden in brown robes. Mustache, full beard. He looks up and says, hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Can I do something for you?
Do you happen to know where a vampire cult is?
Vampires. There's many around. Wait, what's, Snake, what's your character's name?
Taz Almond.
Do you just go by Taz?
Yeah, for the most part.
Alright. The older man looks you up and down. You're a halfling, right? Short?
Yes. I probably
So-
come up to
so
like
he
hip
just-
height on Leon.
So he just looks you down and says, wait a minute. You're Taz, correct?
Yeah. Who are you?
He picks up his shovel, uses it to help him stand up, and kind of walks over to you guys. He reaches a hand out and says, my name's Edgar. It's been foretold that I would be meeting you here.
I extend my hand and just kind of nod, like, okay. Didn't realize I was that much of a big deal. That a guy called Edgar is meeting me in a graveyard somewhere.
No,
Taz, do you know this
I'm
guy?
merely looking for reagents. It just so happens that we're crossing paths.
Why are we meant to be meeting here?
I've seen it through my crystal ball. There have been visions of vampires and a small halfling.
Have you been near any geysers lately?
No,
Hmm.
I'm a seer of my own.
So what you're saying is you have a geyser portable.
I haven't met an augur before.
He nods, scratches his beard.
Oh, I would like to ask you a few questions about that, but we're both kind of busy at the moment. Senka here just mentioned, and yeah, we're here for vampires and glory, I suppose, when I look at Leon.
Hmm? What? So, Edgar, you walk around with a shovel, eh?
Occasionally, if I need to dig something up.
You're a grave digger.
I wouldn't say that. I would say I dug up one grave.
Like, dug up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a
I
minute.
needed the bones of a dead man to see his past.
Oh, okay. And then everything is in order. Here, I thought you were just a grave robber.
I mean,
awful review of you.
no.
Hey now.
I kind of take offense to that, being an archaeologist. I feel slighted from the side on.
So,
Vampires.
Did you find out anything useful then?
No, I have the bones, but I haven't set to reading them.
Well, we're passing through here. We probably, I don't know if our jobs line up exactly, but if you need a hand with anything, let me know, and I'd like to ask you the same. If you could help us out.
Absolutely. This can wait. If you're hunting vampires, I will gladly assist.
Thank you. Don't know how we're going
Question.
to report that to the captain, but hey, we're all
Mhm.
volunteers. Yes.
How exactly do we know we can trust you?
You don't, but I can trust the little one. I've not seen you others, but I believe in him.
oh, you could trust me. I'm an honest man. And a dashing hero. And
You've
I have-
Edgar, you've never met Leon before, and he is on a unicorn, so you believe his intentions are pure.
Wait,
Oh,
he's riding a
fuck.
unicorn?
yes,
Yeah,
I have
he's
a
riding a
unicorn. I was
unicorn.
about to
And-
get
and-
to
and-
that one.
One of the unicorn's things is that if the guy riding it is seen as pure by people who don't know any better.
Surely by this point he
Wow,
should
amazing.
know better.
Takes you about 5 minutes of interacting with them.
Fantastic.
I just say to Senka, I don't know. I think I've seen less trustworthy folks and was able to tell them a lot faster. Despite
You met
our
him in a
strange
graveyard.
man after my own heart. Graveyards are fascinating, and okay, Neo, just for like sake of like kind of wider world. On the way here, this is the Rotten Step. Did we see any signs of civilization like on the approach to this graveyard? Like any old left buildings, any like signs of encampment, or is it just kind of the graveyard was the first thing we came across that was signs of ironically life?
You saw some rotted wooden shacks.
Yeah, like
That's about it.
this place hasn't been settled for a while.
As far as you know, yes.
Yeah. So it's like, if you're robbing graves out here, this is not to say you are, Edgar, but you'd be no ordinary grave robber.
Yep. I'm just, as I mentioned, looking for a femur. Neo, can you give me weapon tags for a shovel?
Weapon tags for a shovel.
A shovel.
Okay. I'll say it's close and let me think. Well, tag right here. Close and has actually no, yeah. Just close.
Okay.
When I was making Taz, I was going to ask Neo if I could change like the starting weapon to just also be my summoning crowbar, until I realized that meant it would just be really easy to disarm me anytime I 7 to 9'd. And it's like metagame bullshit. It's like, okay, I'm taking a staff even if it makes no sense.
Alright.
Yeah.
So
Let us continue along this path.
We
Yes.
walk.
Oh, you're joining us then, Edgar.
Don't see why not. It's been foretold.
I'm
Actually,
just
I
Seen
forget.
it.
How many legs did Edgar has? Is he? Does he like not have?
He has 2 legs.
Oh, okay.
He's just
Okay,
old.
I thought. Ah, he's old.
I'm just
Yes,
gonna
look-
say, Edgar.
did you
There's...
think he was like a spider person or something?
No. No, I thought he was missing a leg while he used
Okay.
his shovel. But yeah, Leon is just looking at him like, you need a ride?
Fuck.
That was actually the nicest thing that's been said so far.
Just, well, respect the elderly.
Sweet, you're aware the primary use of a shovel is not cane.
So, just because it's not, he can still use it as one.
Alright, whatever.
Senka is going to kind of sidle up next to Taz and just sort of lean over and whisper and just be like, listen, I don't like this guy. So if this ends up being a bad decision and he's here to like kill us and steal our souls, it's on you.
Man, I knew I should have played the Soul Catcher.
Spirit catcher. Yeah.
Taz just kind of shrugs and says, "That's fair enough, but I'm gonna trust my instinct on this one."
Well, I'm trusting you then.
So, Edgar, this is my unicorn, Nassim. Isn't he a magnificent beast? A magnificent mount, even.
I do lean back to Senka after hearing that and say, even then I don't seem to trust him as much as Leon.
Well, no one should trust Leon.
Okay, so you guys are approaching the mausoleum then.
Yep.
All right. So, kind of as you approach the mausoleum, you see, kind of, you know, very there's a hunched over figure, cloaked figure, very sort of, spastically, nervously, walking around the perimeter of the mausoleum, kind of jumping at every little noise, and just generally looking like a nervous wreck.
Friend of yours, Edgar?
No, I haven't met anybody else in this graveyard. I'm gonna make a speed divination about it.
All right, go ahead.
13. Okay, so I'm gonna hold 3.
Yes.
Let's see. Which means I get to ask you a question.
All right.
Is this guy hostile?
No.
Okay. Okay. So, well, he doesn't seem to be angry with us.
Well, if he's fidgety at everything, let's we need to go in there. So, let's talk to the guy.
I'm gonna spend another hold. What's he nervous about?
He's nervous about he's basically nervous about who goes into the mausoleum, why.
All right, so okay.
You can ask any question with these like holds.
Yes.
Okay.
And because it's a 10 plus, he has to answer honestly.
Oh, okay. So he's nervous about who goes in and out.
Yeah, so be careful about the mausoleum. He seems to be some sort of groundskeeper.
Think he'll turn on us if we try and go in? Even if we didn't ask to go in.
He might. I don't know.
Right. Are you going to turn to the group and just say, if it does come to blows, let's try and not hurt this guy too bad, okay? He just seems a doddering sort. We don't know whether he is vampire or not, evil or not. If he's not attacking someone on sight, I'd like to assume the best.
I'll do my best.
I'll try.
That okay with you, Edgar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I do approach the mausoleum, and not making a show of it, but I'm not like creeping up or anything. I'm just kind of upright, walking up for however little difference that makes.
All right. Yeah. He hears you approaching, turns very quickly, and lets out a short, a very quick yelp.
It's okay. We don't mean any harm. We're just interested in the... Now, I've started the sentence. Let's end it, even though I'm realizing it's a very bad one. We're just interested in this here wonderfully made mausoleum. Is it wonderfully made?
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
Okay.
It's well kept.
Mm.
All right. Yeah. He kind of nervously twiddles his hands together. Who are you? What are you doing here?
My name is...
What do you want with the mausoleum?
Okay, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll. Not if I don't. Sorry, I've completely blanked on the move we use the most. The wisdom move that I used last week. Discern realities. Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna discern realities. I'm gonna discern what the fucking ability is called.
Alright, you got 3 questions.
Okay. What should I be on the lookout for? Talking to this guy.
What should you be on the lookout for? You should be on the lookout for not mentioning. You should be on the lookout for, not appearing hostile
Okay.
towards him or anything that may be inside the mausoleum.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
You can see he has a set of keys on him that seem to unlock some shit in the mausoleum.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna spend a hold. What exactly do the keys unlock?
They unlock They unlock a secret door inside the mausoleum that leads underground.
All right. So what's underground?
Underground is a convening vampire clan.
Well, this guy is the gatekeeper for the vampires. Alright. Well, I don't know that in character, so... I'm really struggling between who's really in control here and what here is not what it appears to be.
Who's really in control here? It's more interesting.
Alright, who's really in control here? Let's bow down to peer pressure.
Yeah.
Don't do drugs.
Somebody deep underground.
Okay, so he's like a vampire thrall then.
He's a lackey for these lads.
As you
He's a
move
mook.
closer, you can see that he's not hunching on purpose. He is a hunchback.
Oh, okay. Alright,
Yeah.
so he asked me like, who are you? What you do? So I said, stay calm. I'm Taz Almond. I am just an explorer of sorts, not of any particular allegiance, or I don't know how to deal with these locals. Is everyone else with me at this point? By the way, are they like trailing behind, or have I walked up? Okay, I haven't walked
No,
up
I'm
on my
sorry.
lonesome.
I have a question. Can I still be riding my horse and my unicorn, Neo? Do I have to go off him at some point to get into this building?
To get inside, yeah, but while you're outside, you can still be on the team.
So I quickly tap on Taz's shoulder.
Mm.
I crouch down, whisper to you. Those keys on his hip. The vampires are underground. That's your way in.
Okay then.
So what do you want? What are you doing here?
I want to explore this fine place.
Explore?
Be right back.
How so?
We're just adventurers, friend. We just are seeking treasure or knowledge.
Knowledge. Treasure.
Knowledge.
Treasure. Knowledge. Okay. Alright.
You see,
And why?
I think you mean fuel units, knowledge.
And why are you interested in this mausoleum? Have you heard anything about it?
We've heard nothing.
that's
It
why.
just seems like an interesting place.
That's why I'm quite so interested. You see, I am an archaeologist. I like to learn and explore, and these adventurers are making sure that everything is fine.
Howdy. You can trust us. We have a unicorn. Or rather, it's my unicorn.
Gotta make that clear.
Doesn't belong to us, just him.
But you can trust us.
Be you servants of any higher powers?
Only servants of ourselves.
Servants of yourselves, okay. He said. Alright. I would you like, would you be interested in having an audience with my masters?
With your masters? Most certainly.
Yes. They have been telling me to be on the lookout for non-discerning types such as yourselves.
Taz
Question:
looks
Do I notice
as
the keys at all?
non-discerning as possible.
Huh? Do you notice the keys, Senka?
Yeah.
You probably do. I mean, he's not hiding them or anything.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I guess I'm gonna ask Taz like, hey, I think I can get one of my friends to steal those keys. Should I try it?
That sure. I'll try and distract, but this could go. This could throw every good grace we have out the window.
I mean,
Okay, but he points up and says, "All right, I can lead you to them. You need simply follow me into the mausoleum and leave the horse behind."
Excuse me. First of all, Nassim is no mere horse. Secondly, he's my partner. No, I can't just leave him here.
Leon, we're being invited into their abode. You may as well play. It's their house, their rules.
Fine. I'm sorry, Nassim, but once again, it seems that some people don't like you unicorns. You're gonna have to stay here and keep a watch.
Okay, so let's wait for Austin to get back first.
I am returned.
Oh, okay. So yeah, he takes out his keys and he unlocks the front door to the mausoleum, and he beckons you inside as he makes his way towards what appears to be a coffin standing upright, and he opens it. And he kind of shakily puts one of the keys inside a keyhole that is inside the coffin, and it opens the doorway leading to a bunch of stairs going down.
interesting.
All right. And now he he takes a oil lamp to go down the stairs, to lead you down the stairs. As you go further down, you hear some ominous chanting.
Ooh, I quickly make a divination about this.
All right.
Another 11. 4. Alright, let's see. Who's chanting?
The heads of the vampire clan he serves.
How many are there?
There are 6 of them.
Alright, are they doing... Are they aggressive? Wait, no, never mind. We're here to kill them. Alright, I'm gonna hold my other 2.
All right.
We're trying to at the least work out who murdered this elderly vampire back in Kansas.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
explicitly recall whether we were sent here to kill them or just to figure out the truth of the
You
matter.
were sent to figure out the truth and apprehend whoever was responsible, or kill whoever was responsible. It's
Okay.
up to you.
Right.
So I kind of slow down and say, they're up ahead. 6. Waiting.
Oh dear. It's only now dawning on Taz that he's not fit to fight 6 vampires, if the stories about vampires are true. But, in for a penny, in for a pound, we're learning something new today.
Alright, so, the Hunchback opens the door slowly. The chanting stops, and he weakly calls out, "Master Alaron, I have brought forth the help you seek." And you hear some, muffled chatter in some unknown language, and a voice a strong, deep voice calls forth, "Let them through," and the hunchback motions to walk through the door.
It's like we were expected.
I try and no, I'm not going to do that. Let's just go in.
All right.
Can I see like a lot of light in the room with all the vampires?
Yeah, it's dimly lit with candles.
Dimly lit? Okay. Is there any way that I can stay out of light just to kind of essentially cloak myself or whatever?
Definitely, yes.
Okay, I do that.
There's shadow spots where you can stay out of the light.
I do that.
Yeah.
And then follow in.
You can definitely do it if you gather the darkness around you.
Can I do both of those things then?
Yes, you can
I do both of those things.
All right, there you go. There, you're hidden. So yeah. You walk on in. The head of the vampires speaks to you and says, "I am Alaron of the Sanguinoso vampire clan. What business brings ye to this to my graveyard?"
We are here seeking a truth.
Truth. What kind of truth?
The truth of a matter many miles away from here. In the town of Tanzas.
Alright, the five vampires beside him kind of tense up. Alaron kind of looks, more intently at you. Go on.
The people there are in. The people there. I'm explicitly avoiding mentioning the guard or how secretive the knowledge is, by the way. The people there heard of the murder of an old vampire who was running some kind of racket. Some kind of blood racket in that town. It is a simple truth we're after, and that is who were the ones who did it.
Question.
Yeah?
I don't know if I necessarily want to do a discern realities, but actually no, yeah, I want to do discern realities. I want to do that.
Okay.
Okay. Is that
Wisdom.
what do I roll again? Wisdom. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Could you write down Alaron and what his clan was? Sanguine. For the notes.
Hot rolls tonight.
And,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's the Sanguinoso clan. Alright, so what are your questions?
Okay. First and foremost, what here is useful or valuable to me?
If things get hairy, you're looking around. The roof has, the roof of the roof with a little with a lot of force. You believe you can cave in the roof and expose this underground altar to sunlight.
Oh, perfect. Okay, that's the kind of thing I was looking for. What should I be on the lookout for?
Let's see. You should be on the lookout for perhaps not immediately jumping to hostilities.
Good. What here is not what it appears to be.
Let's see. Alaron and the others, they don't seem like they're so much. Alright, Alaron and the others seem like they had a higher reason to kill that vampire and might attempt and seem like they're open to talking about it.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Senka is gonna kind of step a little bit away from the group so that she's like close but wouldn't get caught in any sudden traps.
Alright. Still out of the light, so you're not detectable.
Yes.
Alright. Do you want to have your shadow beings with you in the darkness?
Oh, always.
All right, very good. They can stand by at the ready. They are just bunched up beside you to stay within the shadows.
Oh.
All right, so Taz, go on.
I kind of already said, didn't I? Like we came here for the truth of his murder.
You mean the death of Achilles of the Nox clan?
That is the one who's passed.
The Nox clan are a cancer. His death was a long time coming. It took us so long to track him down. If you're looking for the man who killed him, you found him.
It goes that high. You seem to be the head of this chapter.
The Nox are a cancer on this land and every other land. They pervert and distort the ways of the vampire. It is our sacred duty to destroy them.
I'm gonna do a spout lore check, see if I know anything about these clans, because I don't know if they stretch as far as my home country, but we'll see. Let's do a spout lore check. Yeah, I know something somehow.
Alright, yeah. Definitely, there are a bunch of clans about, but there's generally two factions. There are factions that, were born vampires and, adhere to very strict rituals and,
The
ways
masquerade.
of bloodlust and all that. And then there are the clans of those who were turned into vampires, and they tend to play more fast and loose about how they get their blood and how they go about their business. And the traditionalists really don't like them.
Okay, so this was like a ritual, not a ritual killing, but you get the idea. This was killing out of rules being broken.
Yeah. And Alaron goes on, with the death of Achilles. With the death of Achilles, we believe there is only one last tumor to be cut out. Facts. We have just divined where that tumor lies, and we were about to go snuff him out. So the question now, Halfling, is what will you do?
I'm looking to the group on this one. I kind of like look around, like, well, I was asked to apprehend him, but doubting my own abilities here. So it's time to just blag it. I am a stranger to these lands. I came here to seek out great treasures and great mysteries, and seems I've just found the answer to one of them. What I'm going to do with that information, I can't quite say. It's a bit above my head.
Believe me, both vampire and mortal kind would benefit greatly from the eradication of the Nox clan.
It's been my experience to not mess with the elder clans.
If you were sent here to find the truth, I can only assume you were also sent here to do something with that truth. I don't know what offer you have made, but I believe I may have a counter offer that could suit both of our interests.
I want to ask one question, and it's quite simple. These
Out of character or in character?
in character, that's why I said it in that dumb voice. But
What's the difference?
uh,
Oh.
these killings only involve vampires. Though humans, elves, halflings like myself, there's no bloodshed of people outside of the clans, correct?
For the most part, no.
For the most part.
Yes. For the most part. Now, are you willing to hear my counteroffer?
Of course.
This last tumor of the Nox clan, we have divined his location. The sun has begun to rise, so we cannot venture forth right this second. As such, I have a proposition for you. Say you find this vampire. You put him out of our misery. You bring his body back to whomever was demanding the truth who killed Achilles. Tell them that he was the murderer, and both move on, and we can both move on out of each other's ways.
Do you know where he is?
As I said, just finished the ritual of invocation.
Do you have something of his?
A personal artifact. Why?
I may be able to track him even closer. Divine something of my own.
Well, we do understand he is somewhere within Cypress Jungle. If you could get him, if you could find a more distinct location, that would be perfect. Yes,
Yeah,
we do
Edgar
have
nods.
something of his. Achilles, goes, to the center of the altar and pulls out, a bloodied scarf.
Nice. Bloodied scarf.
Yeah, and throws it, and doesn't throw it. No, he hands it. He has one of the other five hand it to you.
Yeah, Edgar takes it and nods and says, hi, thank you.
So we're gonna.
So I do say, might I have some time to discuss this with my group?
Of course. Which if do you want to?
I was going to
Of
ask if we could
course.
if we could discuss it like in the hallway or
Yeah,
elsewhere,
it's like
away
of
from prying eyes.
course. He calls to the hunchback. And he says, "Groundskeeper, escort them to the upper floor of the mausoleum." The hunchback nervously opens the door and beckons you back to the stairwell.
Yeah, I walk out.
Mm-hmm.
Senka is going to fall, but can I use detach shadow to leave my shadow here?
Ooh, and spy on him?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like
Sneaky,
that.
sneaky spy.
Absolutely. Roll, whiz. Yeah, because your racial bonus.
Perfect. Shit.
Ooh. Experience.
Yeah, mark an
Nah.
XP.
We're gonna learn things.
Shoot. No, no, nothing like bad happened. But your shadow, you definitely feel like your shadow talks, like, it is very attached to you. It doesn't want to leave you.
Oh, that's so cute,
Yeah,
but so damn frustrating.
yeah.
All right, I assume that I can't do
You
that
are still, visible to them if you just don't want to follow them and stay in the altar.
then. I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this. Is the door gonna like lock or whatever?
We probably don't
Essentially,
know that, but if he's
You
letting us in
don't
and
know.
out, we can assume that he's locking it each time it closes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you that.
okay. Is the door like kind of like a metal like gate door, or is it like a physical wooden or metal door that like I couldn't see or hear through?
It is a physical wooden door, but it is reinforced.
Okay. Um, you know what? If they're going up there to like discuss it and then they're coming back down, um, fuck it. I'll just hang out. I have my shadow friends.
So you're gonna stay in the altar room?
I'll just stay.
All right.
Do notice we're down a member when when we're like walking through the corridor.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, we're down a member. We're down my unicorn.
Damn.
Can I actually wait? Can I send one of my like shadow people, just one of my shadow people up with them?
Yeah, but you're gonna need to roll for that.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
God damn.
Ugh.
Ooh. No, the vampires very much noticed a shadow being like walk out of your hidey hole and go, "Hey, what is that? Reveal yourself."
Shit. I'm just gonna walk out.
All right. Like they look at you. It's like, who? Have you been there this whole time?
No, I just woke up here. Where am I?
Ugh.
It's a risky strategy, but it might
Okay.
work.
Are you with them?
No.
What?
Are we
Is it
still in the room at
honest?
this point? Like, have we been?
No.
Okay.
We're
We've been
just
let
being
out.
shoved outside.
We've gone upstairs to discuss whether we want to do the evil path or the good path.
You know, I like the blue ending.
Yeah. Alaron walks forward. Tell me how you wound up here now.
I don't know. There's something with the shadows and I just can't control myself sometimes and I go from one place to another and
Okay.
I don't know what happens to
This
me.
sounds to me like you're defying danger with charm and social grace.
God damn it, yes.
Roll charisma. No. They don't fucking buy it. It's like, I don't buy that for 1 second. Tell me what you're doing here now, or you're going to regret it.
Senka just kind of sighs, upset because she's, a bit of a spoiled brat. And she goes, "Well, listen, I am with them, and I just thought it might be a good idea to know a little more about you guys. Maybe we could be friends."
You intended to spy on us?
Oh no, I wanted to talk with you guys in private.
Talk with us in private.
Yeah.
Alright, roll charisma again.
God damn it.
By the way, mark another XP for that. Oh, and mark another XP.
Okay, I got to 8 XP on my last roll.
Yeah. Just mark 9. Mark it up to 9.
You'll level up when we next camp.
Yeah, they're saying, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Alaron opens up the door and says, into the hall, now.
Senka just kind of scowls and goes like, fine, and walks out.
Yeah. So, yeah. Senka emerges, looking, I guess, a bit dejected.
Oh, hello.
To the upper floor of the mausoleum.
Did you get lost?
Yeah, something like that.
Did you try to spy on them?
Yes.
Well, good going. At least you tried.
Thanks, Leon.
So, is the Hunchback in the room with us?
The Hunchback is in the room with you, yes.
Okay. So, leaning in, whispering to each other then. Group huddle.
Alright.
So, what do you lot think? I don't think we're quite cut out for that number of vampires, but I don't like the deal. I don't want to get...
Well,
that just seems like getting more involved in vampire business than I'd
well,
like
yeah.
to be.
They're elder vampires, but fuck vampires.
Yeah. I can second that. It's just could we even begin to deal with that? We're kind of on home turf.
The sun's coming up and the roof of the mausoleum looked pretty weak. I mean, maybe we could even just go up top and just bash the roof in?
Interesting idea.
So, Edgar, I believe you wanted to cast Fortune? Where's Austin?
Dead, I assume.
Austin!
The Austin. But the game is over.
Arcea is just
Austin,
currently in the throes of
I
a vision.
believe you wanted to cast Fortune?
Yeah. When I get 10 minutes, I'll cast a fortune on the guy.
Alright, I mean, you have time
Wait.
while they're talking. I
Yeah,
guess, so
we're discussing right now. We're in another room.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it takes 10 minutes or so.
Alright.
We can have a
10
10-minute
minutes real
conversation.
time.
Yeah, we're just like, because now so many films. You said the sun is coming up, so I'm trying to delay and buy time so the sun is higher up.
Alright.
So just kind of babbling.
So what was Leon going to say?
What was I gonna say?
Alright, so
Only you can
Edgar
answer
takes
that.
out this wicked-looking dagger out from his cloaks, pricks a spot on his thumb, then draws a circle in the scarf, and casts a fortune.
Alright.
9. Alright. It's an odd result. So the target has a good fortune, and I can spend my hold to either help them gain from it or prevent them from benefiting from it.
Alright, so the vampire they want you to hunt has good fortune in his future.
But I can spend hold to prevent it, because fuck them.
I just want. So we've got 2 options here. Well, 3, but I'm guessing at least 2 out of 4 of us will be naying that third option. First option is we do as Bradley said, and we try and bring Alaron to justice. This is all being said very quietly. Option number 2, we side with Alaron, and if we're ever discovered, we are criminals in the eyes of a lot more people, but hey, we have a high-ranking vampire who likes us, and honestly, I don't think I need that in my life, so you know my position there. And option 3, we just go back and report to Bradley and say we weren't cut out for it. The coward's option. I like it.
I'm up for coward's option.
Sanka
I'm
says,
usually not up for the coward's option, but I guess this time I could make an exception.
Sanka says, I am not going back to Tenzis.
That's difficult. So it's a majority on running away. I didn't quite expect that, even though I suggested it, especially from you, Leon.
You know, so I like to vary up some things.
Okay, I'm actually kind of dumbfounded that line of, I was expecting to be talked into going down and having the fight, but hey. Okay.
Leon knows his battles.
We could just say he wasn't here.
True.
Well, we still have to get through another discussion with Alaron before we're on our way out, so...
Well,
what
look,
do we tell him?
at the very least, he's gonna come to us with this deal. So at the very least, let's accept his deal. And then if we want to kill him, like I said, we can probably go up to the overworld and we can just bash the roof into the mausoleum, and the sunlight will at least hurt them and weaken them, and then we can probably kill them, or best case it kills them for us. Or we have the option of actually going and killing this member of the Nox clan, or we can just chicken out and go back to Tenzis.
You see, I really want to do the first option out of character. It sounds the most fun. Just destroying the roof and killing all the vampires. And it will lead to a more interesting campaign. You know, I'm going to stop metagaming this shit. I just say...
Meta game.
I'm just going to...
Do it.
Alright, alright. I want to run away, but that would just lead to more hot water down the line anyway. And I'm not planning on being in this country forever, so let's collapse a roof. Is everyone okay with this? Despite wanting to run away?
Leon is already looking over the architecture to see if he finds a weak point.
We've got a weak point, I say, noticing Leon looking around.
If you give me some time, I might be able to tell you the outcome of this plan.
No, don't. I want to live. I don't want to live. I don't want to. You know, I want to see how it happens. I want to do it.
Edgar, you can tell Taz and I.
He nods.
Alright, well, let's get up to the surface. There you'll be unthreatened. And so that means we're going back down to just say we accept the deal first, and then we're going to be double-crossing some vampires today.
Always a good idea.
I'm going to say if we find any historical relics, I'm calling ownership. They don't have to be worth anything, just historically relevant.
So, you turn back to the Hunchback then?
Yes. We've made our decision.
We're going to kill your masters. Out of character, I didn't actually say that.
Okay.
I'm joking.
It would have been a good twist.
Oh, yes, okay. Master Alaron would very much like to hear your answer. He opens the doors to lead you through the staircase to their altar.
So, yeah, I say, Alaron, this business is much above us. So, to that end, we will do this, and then we will disappear from these clan wars. We do not wish to be involved in your politics beyond this point.
That would be for the best, yes. It is good that you have come to a wise decision. Believe me, the city guard of Tensis will know nothing. Will not be able to tell the difference. A Nox fuck. A Nox or a Sanguinoso.
Oh man, I've got a really cool one-liner for when we defeat him. If we defeat him.
Alright. Very well. Make haste, my friend. We don't know how long he'll be in the Cypress jungle.
Alright, so I guess we go back topside.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we're out, we'll go to that weak point that we could try and bust through into the from the top of the mausoleum and try and collapse in on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a true divination on that one too. So I'm
Alright.
gonna roll.
So
out
you're just gonna hang around for an hour outside the mausoleum.
Let's get out of this. Let's get out of the sight line of the Hunchback for one thing.
Alright, yeah, so make a big show of it like you're exiting the graveyard. Got it.
Oh yeah, we're leaving. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Gotcha.
Bye bye.
We'll
Have
turn
a
back and
day.
we're waving.
Yeah.
As we all four of us ride off in the unicorn.
No, only two can be on the unicorn.
We need to
and Leon is
commission
on-
Linz for an image of the four of us on the unicorn.
We're sitting in each other's laps. It's fine.
Alright, so yeah,
Poor
the
Messine.
four of you leave the graveyard. Once you're at the gates of the graveyard, you stop. The Hunchback is not looking at you. He's back to just, nervously patrolling around the mausoleum.
Yeah, I find a nearby tree, sit down beside it, put my back up to it, and start just unrolling all of my divination stuff.
Alright,
Pull out the crystal ball, get the incense going.
alright, cool. What do the rest of you do for an hour? How do you kill the time?
I'm I've pulled out a kind of big hardback leather tome, and I'm just writing in it has just happened to me, what I can remember about the Sanguinosa and the Nox clans.
I don't know why, but for some reason I'm fucking reminded. I'm reminded of my favorite, I think, joke we made in Dark Heresy. When remember when Timascos is running Dark Heresy V2 and he's like, "Alright, meet me out back in 20 minutes," and then I just have my character say, "Shit, what are we gonna do for 20 minutes?"
Alright, so I get a vision, but it's vague or murky.
Gotcha. Alright. So, Edgar, you find yourself in the ruins of the mausoleum. You see several figures on fire, but they wield swords. They are clearly in pain, but they are fighting with you and your comrades.
Alright, I'll discern realities while I'm in there.
Very good.
Another 8.
Oh no.
So, let's see here. I'm gonna ask, what here is not what it appears to be?
The sun will take a while to kill them on its own. They'll be they will definitely be able to fight back while they're in pain and on fire.
So the typical vampire, they're gonna be weakened somehow, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, they'll be in great pain and also again on fire, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All right.